MMA'R'USS, what's up? Nate Diaz just had that interview with Brett. He's so funny. I mean, half of the stuff is hard to decipher what he means and what he's saying. And I love the guy. I'm not making fun of him. I mean, he's the best. Shout out to him and Nick Diaz hanging out in Holbrook. At a couple, I seen him at a bar in Holbrook hanging out, Long Island. Nate Diaz got to go to 155. That's where he should be fighting. Like, this is so easy to see. I mean, he's fighting people that are bigger than him every time. Some people fight at 185 and are gonna fight at 185. You know, Hazmat, Chimaya, just as an example. But that's just an example. There's a bunch of others. I mean, he's gotta fight at 155, and yeah, the interview, so funny. He says, I'm the champion of the entire UFC. I mean, that's hilarious. And he really believes it, and that's fine. And is he the champ? Because he's getting paid just as much money as champions. He's just as popular as champions. He does the same thing champions do in the UFC. He fights people. That's hilarious. He is a champion. He is a champion. But he's got to fight at 155. And I don't understand it. I don't understand it. He doesn't have to cut weight and kill himself and do something stupid and completely, diminish himself by cutting weight. No, he can lose a couple of pounds and cut 5 pounds. Cut 8 pounds. He has to fight at 155. And it would be more exciting for everybody. And then maybe he would be the champion. And then he's calling out all the 155ers. I'm upset because I love him, I like him, and I want him to win. That's why I'm talking like this. It's like, what the freak? He's got to fight at 155. And now, and the fight coming up is great because now it's so big and he's such an underdog that now after 3 weeks ago, it's oh, he's gonna get killed, he's gonna get mauled. But now it's oh man, you put I put myself in a position, I kept thinking about it, and I brainwashed myself to think that he has a chance. And he does, obviously. That's hilarious. Now it's maybe he's gonna win. I'm gonna tune in to hope that he wins, and not tune in just because it's two huge names and he's gonna get mauled. No, now I'm tuning in because oh man, I would love to see him win, and that would be funny because he would blemish Chimaya and come on. I mean, I know the UFC is not, I know they're not I know they're not the worst people in the world, but I'm sure that's in their head, thinking that it would probably not be good if Nate Diaz won. Well, it would be good because Nate Diaz is a huge star. So, wait, now I got to rethink this whole thing. But yeah, see, that doesn't make sense, because if Nate Diaz wins, that's huge for the UFC too. I mean, even though he wants to get out of his contract, I understand. But if he wins, what if they do a redo with Leon? Because Leon wants to fight him, because he's a huge draw. What if he and everybody's seen what happened in the 5th round, and that would be huge. And I gotta make another video about the 3-piece and a soda video. I think I already did. I already made a video of that. That would be huge too if Masvidal Masvidal can beat. Is that what I was saying? If Nate Diaz somehow does beat Chimaev, and then Masvidal beats Diaz, and then Masvidal fights the three-piece Minnesota, I think that's what I was saying. Because that fight kind of has to happen too, but you can't. They didn't do it because that would be bad. If they had Masvidal fight Leon because of the backstage thing, then it's like everybody would be popping everybody during interviews to get a fight because there's a big story behind it. But they can't have that. They can't have people popping people in the head while they're interviewing, and then that's how they got the fight. So I think that's a little bit of the reason. Yeah, Diaz, Nate, he has to fight at 155. But now apparently he's not gonna fight, Real Fight Incorporated, now he's promoting. And that's funny too. You would have to think like, no, I can't say that. I was gonna say like he's just as big as Khabib, and he is just as big as Khabib, but he's not as big as far as, I don't think, bringing in a bunch of fighters, because Khabib, had like entire Russia, but maybe he could. I don't know. But what I'm saying is, I think Nate Diaz is pretty big, where he can get some fighters. He can sign some fight, a bunch of people will be lining up, obviously. So I wonder how that works. But yeah, I wish Nate Diaz fought at 155. It would be better for everybody, except for the people he fought. And yeah, he's the champion. Is he? He makes the same money as the champions. He's just as popular as the champions. He is a champion, I guess. All right, that's it. Peace out.